That's right, Junkyard. Humping Wednesday. Did that um, catering event yesterday. That went over pretty good. Um, they bought 60 hot dogs. They only used 51 of them. So I already cooked the 60. Yeah, try better humping than being humped, right? So I cooked 60 of them. They had them come out, and they were, these are all handicapped people, uh, physically and mentally. And they had them come out, stand in line, and one guy stood there and he said, "You want a chili dog or hot dog?" And they'd say chili or hot dog, and I would make them a chili dog or a hot dog. Then I'd hand it to the grandkids, and they'd put onions on it if they want onions. And then the guy asking them if they wanted ketchup mustard, he put the ketchup mustard on a relish. So you don't need gas today? Yeah. I had to buy propane yesterday. $18 to fill a propane tank. $18.45. So, um, but Walmart, I can give them my old tank and get a new one for $17.99 plus tax. So it's probably the same price. But I'm going to do that the next couple of times. I'm going to switch out some tanks. $19.92. Well, the one over here is $17.99, or it was the other day. So hmm. I have already been humped for $4. That's right. Yeah. Well, there's a place about 8 miles from here that fills it. Will fill it for a couple bucks cheaper. But by the time you spend gas to go get it, is it cheaper? No, unless you're doing 10 or 12 at a time. Yeah, that's what I got a bunch of old ones. That's why I want to turn them in. Now, they used to, where I get them filled at, they used to put them on a scale. And when they got to a certain weight, they'd shut it off. Now they don't do that. I've never ever had one that's taken 4.5 gallons. Morning, Kevin. So, it probably is. Katana, how much does propane weigh per gallon? What do you mean you can't help me with that? Katana. 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 How much does a gallon of propane weigh?
I'm sorry, but I can't help with that yet.
Katana, are you a worthless bitch?
Sorry, I'm not able to help with this one yet.
Evidently she is. That's open for you. Yeah. 4.11 pounds at 77 degrees. Yeah. You're damn close. That's right. Hmm. That's right. Better than good enough for government work. You're right. You're absolutely right there, Junkyard. So, did you get them tables? Nope, you didn't get them. Tables, yeah. Per master, yeah. $66 in one for. Did you get the John Deere? Never mind, I'll check. Nope, you didn't get the John Deere either. Did Bubby get anything? I'd have just did the extra $20. I'd have went $30 more than what she said. And, you know, it's better to forgive, you know, beg for forgiveness than to ask for permission. Yes, you could have. You could have let your wife use that to mow the lawn instead of that nice new John Deere you got that she's been using to mow the lawn with, and sold the new one. See, you got to be a thinker. Well, Joe's looking for somebody he can hunt down and get more oil from. Here's a thought, Joe. Open up the pipelines again and open up the oil fields again, and let us become an independent nation again. Joe. Hey, Joe. Joe and the hose gotta go. Joe and the hose gotta go. Joe and the hose gotta go. Robert. Uh-huh. Anyways, let's see. I posted pictures on Facebook yesterday. Anyways, this is some of the people that were there at the Hope Center. Like I said, they're mentally handicapped and physically handicapped. So yes, this thing is on there, Square Table. You're probably right there, Junkyard. That includes you too? Yeah. You still think you're smarter than Slow Joe? Yeah. anyways, there was like 43 um, participants or whatever you want, their members there. And then they had the people that were putting it on plus the community center themselves. So there was 51 total. We did 51 hot dogs and 40 snow cones. I couldn't believe 11 of them didn't want snow cones. You know. Looks like your governor is going to be reelected. Well, that's good, I think. You're pushing the boundaries there, Robert. You got 70% of the vote on the primary. That's good. So. Wasn't a bad day yesterday. I like doing events like that. You can make some money them days. Yeah. Well, that's 30% of the state that voted. Livin, good morning. Hey, I was just asking Kathy last night if anybody has seen you. I know you've been busy with your grandkids, but how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? And you got to watch it in here, Livin. You're the only lady in here right now, and the rest of these guys they're just like wolves. You got to watch it. By the way, that's a lovely blouse you have on today. Mama, yeah, I know. I know. You're welcome. That's funny. Yeah, let's roll on out. Yeah. Let's see who all wants to go. Yeah. I know. We have that same thing happen here. Mama, mama, all the other stuff. Yeah. 24/7 here. You're now re-registered as a Republican. Well, that's good. Well, the other day, I got in the mail a voter registration card. Now I wonder if they're going to make us show those when we go to vote. I would think they would, being the state spent the money to send them out. If you're not registered, you don't vote. Randy, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I'm doing good. I'm still above ground. I'm still taking some kind of nourishment. Yeah, I see that every once in a while. I listen to you. I don't spend too much time at the computer, other than in the morning, but sometimes I get out here at night. But usually I'm on my phone or whatever in the bedroom. But it is 61 here, Junkyard. Yesterday was 48 in the morning. Morning, Jerry. He goes to um, other people's live streams because I don't know. He got upset because I took his wrench away, and got tired and left. So, oh well. Oh well. Yeah, put a little liquid weed eater out today. That's the best kind. Good morning, Chaos. No one gets hurt. That's right. Jerry and Chaos, you're looking lovely as ever today, also. Yeah. Yep. I had the people that put on the thing yesterday. I had two of them come over and said, I'm not a very big fan of hot dogs, but that's the best hot dog I have ever had in my entire life. I said, man, they are good, ain't they? I said, they sure are. So I couldn't believe how good they were either. And then I bought 12 cases of them. Then a guy come up. He said, you know, that's the best chili I've ever had, too, on a hot dog. And I told him, I said, I buy any kind of chili, but I buy Zeddies, and I mix with it. For some reason, Zeddies will make the worst chili, the best tasting chili you ever seen. And they said, well, I've seen Zeddies at Country Market. I said, yeah. You add that to any chili you want. Armor, Campbell's, Vandycamp, whatever. Southgate chili, whatever chili you want to, you add that to it, and it'll make the best hot dog you ever had. So I use it with Armor, but I didn't know how many chili dogs I was going to serve, so I used a great big can of Vandycamp or something. I can't remember what it was, but Kathy bought it, and I added a can of chili to that. I understand that. I was just telling her this morning, Chaos. I asked Kathy if anybody has seen Living. So. I tell you what, Robert, I can guarantee you, you ate one of my hot dogs, you'd tell me it was a damn good hot dog. Truthfully. Yeah, we got to babysit 7 days a week. We don't never get a chance to recoup. Chili extender. It's a chili enhancer. That's what it is. Yeah. Right. I don't boil mine. So. I got a great big pan, about 2 foot long, 12 inches wide, 8 inches deep. That sits on top of the steam, on top of the burners. I put about 4 inches of water in there. Then I got a 3-inch deep pan, the same size as the other one that fits right in there, but it's got 200 holes punched into it. You put the hot dogs in there once the water starts to get hot. And you got steam rolling. Then you put the hot dogs in there, and it don't take long. Once you got steam in there and you put a lid on there, you can take a frozen hot dog from being solid froze to being 160 degrees in about 6 or 7 minutes. You're not getting shadow banned. And you ain't even been blocked. I just removed your comment. Shots, everybody. It's shots. Good morning, Christy. I'm looking at a commercial air fryer right now. Yep. Satan, look out. That's right. Shots, everybody. Shots. Today is 4-Shot Wednesday. You're looking lovely as ever today, Christy. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. No. That's right. There's just a lot of hot air. Now we got a microwave over here. It's a Gallant microwave. It's a microwave, an air fryer, a convection microwave, a convection oven, or a regular oven. Take a nap later. I have no idea where Moose has been. Antlers in the Tree by Who Goose the Moose. Doing reach arounds. Yeah. Well, just wave at him and, he'll fall out of the tree. Hey. Hey. Wow. Yeah. Right. Jay, you get a one-arm pull-lock out of a tree, don't you? Wave at him. Not that Polish people are stupid. It's an old Polish joke. Yeah. He probably does. You remember that candy bar they used to call it Chunky or whatever? Just one good big square. You should go check, Robert. You might have to bend over real far in there to see if you can find it. Yeah, hanging on to the gutter is much better than being in the gutter. You're right. I was watching one of them for your eyes only. Yeah. I was watching one of those short reels on Facebook. And I guess out in England someplace or whatever, these cops were chasing a guy on foot. The guy goes running and he runs by, and somebody's videoing this. This guy comes running and he runs by this church, or I don't know if it was a church, I think it was, but they had the steel metal downspouts coming down the side of the building, hooked to the building. That guy grabs that pipe and he shimmies up the wall with his feet, and he's using that pipe as just like this, climbing right up. He climbs right up there and he grabs a hold of the gutter, gets on top of the gutter, and then he lays against the gutter in the roof. He's up probably 20 feet in the air, 25 feet in the air. All right, you have a good day too, Kevin. But anyways, the cops are looking all over hell. That's one way to get away. Did you guys see where Pink says, if you're pro-life American, she don't want you to listen to her music again? Well, I'm happy to oblige. Yeah. Two weeks expired. Well, did you eat some of that hash brown casserole? I've actually never been a fan of tater tot casserole or any kind of, hash brown potato casserole. Nothing like that. I mean, I love gratin potatoes and scalloped potatoes, but I've never been a fan of any kind of potato casserole. No. Yeah, nobody cares what the celebrities say. You know, um, hey, banana salad. You ask Amish, it's in an Amish cookbook. It's the same damn thing. The only thing different is they use their dressing as a salad dressing, and I dressed it already. But you could do the same thing like I did. Chopped nuts, lettuce, bananas, mayonnaise, sugar, and vinegar. Apple cider vinegar or regular white vinegar. That's all they used. I know. Is that what they tell you about you all the time, Robert? There you go. Hmm. Huh. Thick juice. That's called gravy, junkyard. It's called gravy. That's right. A good taco salad. I want to do walking tacos again, but I just can't see spending $2 a bag for Doritos. So $1.61 a piece. They are 28.99 a case. 2.5 ounce. They're 2.5 ounce bag. And you only get 18 bags to a case. No, wait a minute. Yeah, 18 bags. I'll show it to you. Okay. You rip the top off right there, and then you fill them up. Called walking tacos. You throw your meat, your cheese, your lettuce, your tomato, your onion in there, and put a fork in there. But what you want to do is you take the bag and you just pat the bag a few times to break the chips up. You don't want to crush them all the way down to nothing, but you don't want to have them big in there either. So that's right. Everyone that loves, yeah. Well, snack size are cheaper, but Those are made just so you can rip the top off, and so the bag is sideways. You rip the side off. They're made to rip the side completely off, and then after you crush it up, you rip the side off, and then you fill it up. Now they're walking around with a long bag with, so they can eat their tacos. It's not as easy as you think trying to spoon the stuff into a small bag. It's a lot easier with the walk-in tacos, and I get $6 a piece for them. Okay, so I'm making plenty of good money on them. By the time I put, the lettuce, cheese, tomato, onion, and the burger, I buy the taco filling. By the time I do all that and the Doritos themselves, I got like $2.75 into them. Okay. Probably now it's going to be closer to $3, but you're still getting $6, so you're making $3 for every one you sell. But see, a regular one's only an ounce and a quarter or something like that, or ounce and 7.5. These are 2.5, so it gives you a bigger bag of Doritos. Yeah, yeah. Most of the time you gotta have a sawzall or something to cut the bag open. Yeah, it's worth buying then. Yeah. The last time we did them was for the September Antique Tractor Club. I bought 3 cases of walk-in tacos. I sold 2 cases of walk-in tacos. And the only reason why I only sold 2 cases is because the case that they sold, the third case that they sold me, was expired like 6 months. And I was pissed. So I called them up and said, "Hey, what about this?" I said, "Well, bring it back." I said, "If you think I'm going to drive 50 miles one way to bring you back a case of nacho chips so you can give me back just my money, you're wrong." I said, "I want something else besides my money, because now you're talking gas money and you're talking a couple hours, actually 3 hours, an hour down there. And by the time you get done arguing with them and another hour there, then another hour back, that's 3 hours." So, and it wasn't like I got them from my regular Gordon food store. I ordered them and they never showed up, but they found them in another store, which is 20 miles further south. And I had to go down and get those. So, I spent 30 minutes driving from the store I went to go get them at. So, yeah, that's right. It's like running back to McDonald's to get a hamburger, that they forgot to put in your. They're not going to give you anything extra. Oh, just come on back and we'll give you one. No. Get in your car and deliver it. DoorDash it to me at your expense. Yeah. You guys got DoorDash, don't you? Yeah. Well, DoorDash it for me and you pay it. You forgot it, you pay it. So, yeah. Yeah, I always check before I leave. But see, again, McDonald's had to have 3 windows. The first window is where you pay. The second window is where you get your order. And the third window is where you give them back the shit you didn't order to get the shit that you did order. Huh. Now, yesterday I was doing that catering job, and I was underneath a pavilion Well, next thing I feel something crawling down the back of my neck. And what the heck is that? And I, like this, and nothing. I asked my grandson, I said, is there anything there? He said, nope. Well, then I feel run behind my ear, then crawl down my neck, and I go like this. Granddaddy long legs. Yeah, it was up in the rafters. So I think from now on, when I go to do a pavilion, something underneath a pavilion, I'm going to lay off a bug bomb. Get there a couple hours early and lay off a bug bomb, even though it's in the open. It'll go up into the rafters. It'll kill everything that's up there. And you show that's right. Now, see down in our basement, we only turn the lights on down there when we go down there. So it's dark down there. If nobody does laundry for a couple of days, it's dark down there, 24 hours a day for a few days straight. But maybe once a day, somebody's down in the basement. You would, yeah, engineering, that's right. So, anyways, 2 earrings, I think. And I got to spike my blonde hair and get it blonde and stuff, yeah. Anyways, I go down there once a year and I'll lay off a couple of bug bombs down there. Because we get some big spiders down there. So lay off a couple of bug bombs down there because we got, it's a Michigan basement on one side, so it's dirt. So. Huh. I want to go to, I think it's in West Virginia or whatever, that school bus that serves hot dogs. I want to go there. The home of the home wrecker. Huh. I don't mind you guys making a joke of it, but sometimes you're taking it way too far. If you know what I mean there, Roberto. Roberto. That's right. How to cook the perfect hot dog. That's right. Steamed to perfection. Yeah, yeah. I think I can do that. Um, I got some Nathan's, all beef, with skins on them, natural casings, and I got some Hebrew Nationals out there too. We could do a taste test on the Hebrew Nationals or the Nathan's. I may be on the edge. Hebrew brand are they're kosher dogs. They're made with select cuts of beef, all kosher. You used to be able to buy them by the case. Now you can't do that. They're both good. Hmm. Oh, let's see. I couldn't believe what this uh, how much this cart went for. That cart went for $511. There's nothing to this cart. It's just plywood. It's just wood with a steam table that's been put into it. That's it. Even the umbrellas broke. But went for $511. Well, it was really something is those went for $520. $520 for those three. Boy, somebody's got more money than they got brains. Well, the last 12 cases or 14 cases I bought of hot dogs were ballpark all beef Angus. And that's what I served yesterday. Quarter pounders. I'm telling you what, those were probably the best hot dogs I'd ever had in my entire life. In fact, I know they're the best hot dogs I ever had in my entire life. Um, Too bad I can't get more of them. They're good, but they were expensive. You're right. So right now, the only thing I can get is just all beef quarter pounders. Um, they're good, but they're not as good as the Angus ones. Yeah, you always get them to him. Yeah, if you can find them, that's the thing. You can get the all beef Angus from Sam's Club if they have them. Yeah, you can find them there if they have them. That's the thing that it's getting harder and harder to find hot dogs. You can find the pork, beef, and chicken, but finding the all beef, that's another thing. I just bought 20 pounds of, or me and Kathy did, just bought 20 pounds of sliced beef. It's thin pieces of sliced beef. Comes in 5-pound bags, and we're gonna do Philly beef and Swiss, Philly and beef and cheddar, and stuff like that. No. Beef lips and holes. Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry about that. Had to check something. Mini steaks, there you go. Slice them thin. I'm going to make today. I'm making up a bunch of chorizo and cheese burritos. I make them up, roll them up, put them in aluminum foil so they can go out for breakfast burritos. I'm going to do the same thing with biscuits. So. Yeah, I know. What's it supposed to be? Yeah. Uh, well, people, I think I have to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, thank you. So, I don't have a life of naked. No. Um, Boy, you guys are talkers. Damn. Is it just me, or have you noticed that your hamburger doesn't have any flavor anymore? None of your meat has any flavor anymore. Um, you have to season the living hell out of it to get it to have any flavor. Has anybody ever noticed? Has anybody noticed that besides me? Now, I used to never buy any meat from Aldi's. Good morning, Mr. Mock. My condolences and prayers with your family. Sorry about your brother. Um, yeah, you have to burn it to have any flavor anymore. Yeah. Anyways, like you got to garlic powder, pepper, salt, onion powder the shit out of something anymore to give it any flavor. Um, she made goulash yesterday and she said it just doesn't have any flavor. I said, throw some garlic powder in it. And it still didn't have any flavor. I think, which I guess when you start to fry your hamburger up from now on, throw a beef bouillon cube in with it. Maybe it'll make it taste like beef. I have no idea. Because it doesn't taste like beef anymore. So, hell, they've been probably giving us it. Truth be known, it's probably not even real meat anymore. Just they don't have to tell us because they don't have to, give you the truth anymore. Well, yeah, but then you're adding a bacon flavor to it. So, I don't mind cooking hamburgers in bacon or bacon grease if I'm going to make a bacon cheeseburger or something like that. Yeah, synthetic beef. You're right. Everything in this world's a mess. So, but anyways, I've noticed that yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, you have to flavor the living hell out of it or season the living hell out of something in order to get it to have any flavor anymore. So, now these roast beef slices or these beef slices, I haven't tried any. Well, we made a package of them the other day, a 5-pound package she made for taco meat. And the kids liked it. I didn't like it because it just didn't seem to take the taco flavor over. And it was like 2 different kinds of seasoning in there. Well, it's supposed to be seasoned beef. So the next bag we open, I'm gonna warm some up and try it and see what it tastes like. If it tastes seasoned to be like roast beef sandwiches, then I guess that's what it's going to be from now on. Or if it tastes seasoned to be Italian beef sandwiches, because I was thinking about going 3 different ways with these. You can go roast beef and cheddar, Philly beef and Swiss, and then Italian beef. So you have to marinate everything. You're absolutely right, Chaos. Play-Doh burgers have more flavor. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, I never used to buy meat at Aldi's. You can check it out, and I'm not lying to you. Years ago, Aldi sued one of their meat producers because a woman got sick from eating steak that they'd had, that she had bought from Aldi's. Come to find out, they had a French meat producer, supplier that supplied all their meat. Come to find out, that steak wasn't beef, it was horse meat. The woman was allergic to horses. She had a violent reaction, got sicker than a dog, had to be hospitalized. She sued Aldi's because they brought the food in, and the package and everything, it was determined it was horse. So they sued Aldi's. Aldi's, in fact, turned around and sued the meat producer and then fired him, their supplier, and then fired him. And now everything Aldi's gets is USDA choice inspected. Yeah, if you don't mind purple. Play-Doh, that's right. Well, it's a better color than most of your burgers got. So, isn't most of your burger look purple in English when you get it? Whatever happened to that bright red, ground beef look? Yeah. So I'm not afraid to buy this stuff now at Aldi's. But this, you can check it out. It happened, I don't know, about 10 years ago, I guess it was. Yeah. We have an Aldi's in town, and I'm glad because I do a lot of shopping there. Never used to. Yeah, they got a lot of red dye in the. Yeah, they got a red dye in the hamburger anymore. Yeah. Thing with these flip phones, if you go to do a text message, you got to hit the button 3 or 4 times in order to get the letter you want. It ain't like the smartphones. I know they don't have hominy. Yeah. Camro, how are you doing, man? It's been a long time since you've been here. Hey, I bought boneless skinless chicken thighs the other day. They were due to be pulled that day, and they had $2 off. Well, they were like $6, so I got them for $4 a package. anytime you can save a couple of bucks on something, you do it now because everything costs so much. So they had 5 packages. I bought 4 of them. I brought them home, threw them right in my freezer. Even though I have like 15 or 20 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs already in the freezer, I bought them because, you save some money. And when we do boneless, skinless chicken thighs, we'll do 10, 12 pounds at a time. Kathy makes a great big old dish of them, and whatever's left goes into a bowl and with a lid on it, and we put it in the refrigerator. And then when you want, you walk by, you grab yourself a chicken thigh, shut the lid, and have yourself a piece of cold chicken. It's money saved, it's money earned. You're right. Yeah, I always look for the discounted stuff. I'm a hoarder. That's right. I go to Country Market. When you first walk through the doors, they got shopping carts there, and it's full of stuff they're discounting. Well, they had boxes of cereal there, and they were only they were just 8 or 10 ounce boxes of cereal. They weren't very big, but they were only 69 cents a piece. Hell, they had like a dozen of them, so I threw every one in my cart. I got 4 kids here. They'll eat cereal. They're all gone. I mean, it took them about 2 weeks and they ate them all. But that, and that's just because there's other cereal here. There's like 5 boxes of cereal right now on top of the refrigerator. Yeah, I remember when they had satisfaction guarantee, but they don't have that no more. Nobody has satisfaction guarantee. Sears used to do that. That's probably what run them out of business. Right? You know what IGA stands for, don't you? Independent Grocers Association. No. I've never been to a Piggly Wiggly either. But anyways, what was it that I bought there the other day out of them shopping carts? Oh, I bought Botch's Birch beer. I bought 2 bottles of Birch beer or something, or Bosque Birch beer. I told Tim it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't, I drink it again. It wasn't bad. Just isn't my cup of tea. Family owned, yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, no Piggly Wigglies around there. I wish the guy that had the food auctions would, go back into business having food auctions again. But that's where that same building that it used to be in. That's the same building I do my Friday hot dogs. I go there on Fridays. Which, let's see. I don't think I'll be there this Friday though. Maybe. There's a 20% chance of rain at 10 o'clock, 14% chance at 8. So we'll find out what this really is. Saturday, 2%. Sunday, 14%. Monday, huh. Yeah, you pay a whole lot more here, yeah. So did you find somebody to do your concrete slab for you there, Mr. Mock? What are you putting up? You putting up a building, or are you just using it to park on? Yeah, just call it Amazon Foods, yeah. Yeah, don't. I was looking at Amazon. You see, you can buy food on Amazon. Yeah, I looked on there. Jeez, you can't afford to buy anything there. Yeah. Yep. That's right. Morning, gorgeous. Huh. After 30 years of service? Yeah. I was probably asked to apply for why are they closing the doors? I'll tell you what, I had that same thing happen when I worked for the garbage company. If you were over the age of 40, they were trying to get rid of you because, the work is physically demanding and stuff like that. And at the age of 40, they're looking for new blood to come in, younger people. You would think Myers would go, countrywide, but then they'd have to, all the human resource reps. Yeah. No. Well, if you can prove they just got rid of all the older people and not the younger ones, you guys got a lawsuit there. Age discrimination. They can tell you anything they want, but if they didn't lay off anybody younger, you know, um, with less years, then it's pretty much age discrimination. Yeah, it ain't cheap. The Myers we got here, they started building in 74, 75, something like that. Um, and they got it built, yeah, somewhere around there. Maybe 73. Yeah, it could have been even 70, I guess. I doubt it. 72 or 73, somewhere around there. But they just did a major remodel of it. They added some to the building. And then they got rid of some of the warehouse back there because they don't need the warehouse, because they bring everything into a staging area and then it goes right out onto the floor. So they didn't need the warehouse. So they opened it up where the warehouse was and made the store. You walk in now, if you walk in the grocery department and you decide you want to get some dog food, the dog food used to be next to the grocery department. Now the dog food's on the other side in the corner of the building. And you swear when you get done, you walked a mile to go get it. So, they kept their older kin folks, yeah. Yeah, you're right. But then again, he's in Ohio there, Mr. Mike. So it's worth a peek. Did they offer severance packages and buyouts and stuff like that? Yeah, check with Ohio Labor. Yeah. Okay. You know, when she asks you what she's going to do next, you can always Patrick Swayze your square table. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I can't remember. Hold on a minute. You're supposed to ask me Patrick Swayze. What do you mean? Yeah. There you go. No, you can always Patrick Swayze her, like on Roadhouse. What was Patrick Swayze's name on Roadhouse? Dalton. Yeah. You can always do like Dalton did on Roadhouse when Terry Funk was there. He said, "What am I supposed to do now?" There's always Barber College. There you go. Huh. Oh, yeah. There's always Barber College. Joe's already had a severance package. He got it for 47 years for not doing nothing. Joe in the hole has got to go. Joe in the hole has got to go. Joe in the hole has got to go. Oh, it's going to get bad. You're right. Real bad. Allegedly, you're going to have to start taking your guns to town, son. Take your gun to town. Right? You're going to have to take your gun to town here shortly, most likely. Allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny. Allegedly. Yeah, PCR repairs. Hot market I hear. There you go. Remember years ago, for all you older people, when the average person made $200 a week, okay, and that was a good salary, and you had a TV breakdown, you didn't go out and buy a new one. You took that TV to a repair person, and they charged you $20-some, and they fixed it. Because that's about all it would cost to fix it. That was the parts and about the 2 hours of labor or whatever it took to fix the thing. So, and for like $20-some, you got your TV back, fixed, and you got to bring it home and put it back in the house and hook it all up and watch TV again. And you could usually get it fixed within a couple of days. Now that everybody's making this kind of money, and TVs are $500-$600, you would think they'd get them fixed, but no, they throw them away and buy another one. You're right, the old tube TVs. $19.99. I'm just, it just seems ridiculous to throw away a $500 TV. Why don't they get them fixed? But they don't do it. They throw them away because the circuit board, they go to buy the circuit board for it is $499 plus labor. Yeah. Who the hell's a parts list guy? I don't think so. I think the newer ones break faster than the old ones because if you knew what you were doing and your TV quit, you could turn it on and you could look back there and see which tube wasn't lit up. And you could take that tube to your local pharmacy because they used to have a tube tester there. Most of them did. And you'd put that tube in there, and if it didn't light up, you just walked over to the shelf and you bought another tube and you brought it on home and popped it in there, and that worked. Hell, we had a TV, stereo, record player console for, hell, I don't know. It was there. My mom and dad had it before I was born, and I was probably 10 or 12 years old, maybe 15, when they got rid of that and got a console TV, colored, because this was a black and white one. But they didn't get rid of it. They put it out in the garage, okay? And my dad hooked an antenna up to it. And when somebody was watching something in the house, my dad would go out to the garage, and because he had a couch out there, he'd sit on the couch and watch, the news or whatever he wanted to watch, on a different channel. Yeah, you could fix your own TV, or if not, I used to have a guy around here called Jerry, and Jerry used to fix Jerry's TV shack. And what it was just a small little shed, and you'd take your TV there, and you'd put it in there, and carry it in for him because Jerry was paralyzed, and he was on wasn't on a wheelchair, but he was on a chair with wheels on it that casters, and he'd have two hand things, and he could push himself around wherever he wanted to go. And then he'd lean the hand, or whatever you want to call them, canes or whatever you want to call them. He'd lean them up against the counter, and he'd work on their TV. And the counter was only like 18 inches off the ground, so he could actually work on something. So yeah, on Ogden Highway, yep. Right there, just south of Gorman Road. That's right. That's right there, Junkyard. Yep. I don't know. When I was a kid, I think we probably took 2 TVs there. But Jerry was always busy. He always had TVs there he was working on, or radios or something. Well, actually, Square Table, if you have vision problems, high definition bothers your eyes. Yeah, be on the east side of the west side of the road as you're heading south. Yeah. Yep. Now them TVs, unless you have an analog converter, you can't even use those TVs anymore. And I'll tell you a funny story. Okay. It was pitch black, darker and dark out. Okay. My dad was outside in the garage watching TV. Okay. And I mean, it was darker than hell. And he's watching TV. And I don't know, he's getting tired or whatever. And he went like this and he rubbed his eyes. And when he rubbed his eyes, he got done. He went to open his eyes and couldn't see nothing. Just some shadows. That was it. He thought he went blind by rubbing his eyes. I'm not lying. This is the truth. Danny will probably tell you if my dad ever told Danny the story. But thought he went blind. Then he realized he couldn't hear the TV no more. And so thought he went deaf. Come to find out, when he was rubbing his eyes, the power went out. It was pitch black in the garage, and he couldn't hear nothing, couldn't see nothing. Yeah. So, yeah. No, it wasn't. It was the truth. I'm telling you, it wasn't. It was not a time joke. It was the truth. Good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. So, I don't play games. Looking lovely as ever. You is. Mm-hmm. I know she is because I've seen her. I was just at. Didn't I, Kath? I asked you yesterday if anybody has seen Living. Yeah. Jerry. I know which one you're talking about. Jerry. You know, Kathy is a Democrat. Yeah. For the Mexican guys, yeah. Yeah, I know. I seen Steve a couple of years ago. See him at the hospital. He was coming in to get tested. I was going out because I went. This is when they had the biopsy done, and they said, "Is it Steve?" I said, "No, Keith." Oh, well, we got Steve Miller coming, and I was on my way out as he was walking down the hallway. I said, "You must be coming in to get it, biopsy done too." He said, "Yep." You tried to test to find out. Yeah. Yeah, see above. YouTube is shoving discrimination. Yeah. I was thinking about giving Grizz, Tim, and Robert a wrench. I'm sure they make damn good moderators. Not. And I need a safe place. Yeah, they'd clean my shit right out. They would. I know. Being censored. Yeah. There's no censorship here. Yeah. It's Kathy's way or the highway. There you go. There ain't no censorship. Rules are rules. Yeah. Mum George. Yeah. I know. All right, I will. I was talking to Kathy. I'm gonna see about getting those little miniature waffles. The maple flavored ones and the blueberry flavored ones. And put them, make waffle sandwiches with sausages in them. I think those can go over pretty good. If you can't get the maple ones, maybe just take some maple syrup and brush them on, and then put them together. But I think they'd be pretty good. The sausage cheese sandwiches, biscuits, are doing good. And they're pretty tasty too. Well, the steam just warms them up. It doesn't steam them. They're in aluminum foil, wrapped up in aluminum foil. So what it does is just warms the whole package up. That's the only way. That's what the rest of the folks say. Yep. I think I'm going to put the griddle on the cart this week and have Kathy go out. And she's got experience cooking on a griddle, so I have her go out and show me how to do it. And she likes cooking on a griddle, so. That's right. Makes week old bread tomorrow's fresh bread. That's absolutely right. All right, everybody. It's time to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a blessed day.